Oh, we're going to have a bit of a ride around, I think. And I went out to get some fuel, but it'd be sacrilege if I didn't go and have a bit of a ride, wouldn't it? Good job I brought a spare battery. Don't really feel those holes like I do on the Speedmaster. Not that there's anything wrong with the Speedmaster, it's a beautiful bike, I love it. It's just a different setup altogether, isn't it? I've got arthritis in my bloody hand. Pretty bad today. Get my hand in some warm water when I get home, that'll sort it out. Oh, it's been a miserable couple of weeks without the insurance. But both bikes are insured again now and we're back on the road. We've got the new helmet, we've got the new camera set up, new camera, and we've got new bike, all kinds of things. I'm glad I made the swap now. I did enjoy the Triumph Scrambler 400X, but I always felt like it was missing something. I never did get round to putting the 15.2 sprocket on, but the young lad that bought it off me, he said he was more than happy to put that on himself. So I gave it to him. Well, it was no good to me once I sold the bike, was it? And I explained to him about how I always felt it was missing something, but he had a good ride round on it before he bought it, and he said as far as he's concerned he's happy with that because he's not long since passed his test, which I thought was a wise thing to say, actually, from a young lad. But for me personally, having ridden for quite some time, I just needed that extra bit of power, and I needed a longer first gear as well. It was just, it was driving me mad. And I had to go on one of these, the Yamaha Tracer 7, yeah, the Tracer 7, and I really enjoyed it. And somebody said, well, they've got a GT out this year, so I went and had a look, and this is it. And it's got all that coatings and stuff on that, you know, make it a lot better in wet weather and stuff. I think I'm going to enjoy pottering around in winter on this. So hopefully you might see a few more videos of me out in the wet. I did have a few comments throughout the years of people saying, well, you're missing out on a lot of riding because you're not out in the wet weather, but it's so salty on the roads where in the winter where I live, it destroys those bikes that I had. And for anybody wondering, it's a lovely ride. Whenever I do my videos and I talk about bikes, I talk about them only from the perspective of, I'm an old guy, do I like it or do I not? Do I find it comfortable? Do I not? Don't go into all the stats and all that. If you want that, go and have a look at Username Kate's YouTubes. I know she's done one on the Yamaha Tracer 7 GT. She'll tell you all the ins and outs about it. But for me, on my videos, if I talk about the bike, I just tell you what I think of it, whether I think somebody my age would enjoy it. And I've got to say, I really do. Yamahas to me ride a lot like Hondas. It's just my own personal thought on it. And what I mean by that is that Hondas have always had a reputation for not, how can I put it? I'm going to put it in a dramatic way, not trying to kill you. If anybody out there has ever ridden a Kawasaki for the first time, like I used to have a Kawasaki Z900 RS when they first come out, and oh my god, what a lovely bike, but it scared me to death. That throttle was unforgiving. The slightest twitch and it went for it. Whereas Hondas are well known for having a little bit of play in the throttle. So new riders, nervous riders, you can have a bit of a twitch in your hand. And they're smoother as well, a lot smoother. This ride is amazing. A lot of acorns on the road. Oh, it might not be quiet enough. There's a lot of people here today. Ooh, what's going on? No, it's not really quiet enough. There's I think there's something going on at the church. Never mind, I'll come back and do it again, or I'll do it when I get home. Got a nice growl to it, this. Road ahead closed. I wonder which road ahead. Problem with these road closed signs is that you get companies that just leave them up for weeks after the road work's been done, so you don't actually know if it's still closed. I mean, there's cars coming from that way, but could just be the people that live here, so you don't really know. Plus it's weekend, so it might actually be open, so we just have to go and see. I don't know, I think that's closed, don't you? Easy on these corners. Watch out for all these gateways. Stay as far out as I dare, but without putting myself in danger from the other way. behind me. I think I've just found a lane I've never been down. Oh, so jealous of the peace and quiet these people must have. Look at this, hidden away. Is it a house or is it a pub? No, it's a house. Yeah, I do know where I am now. Oldley Edge Church should be just at the top of this road. Yeah, there's the church over there. Okay, we should be back on. Had to pull over, the battery went off. But yeah, we should be back on now. we're just down the road from the airport tunnels. We've got the big drop coming up in a minute that goes right down to them. I say big drop, it's not really, it's just a hill. Giving people the impression I'm going to shoot off the edge of a cliff. No, nobody's nodding today. If any of you guys see yourselves on my video, please let me know why nobody's nodding. Has Adolf Starmer put a new law out that we're not allowed to nod at each other or we get jailed? For its initiation through the airport tunnels, I think it sounded brilliant, that. So here we go. Tracer 7 GT Yamaha. As I said before, I don't know anything about the engines. Oh, actually I do know one thing about the engines. Looks good. Tyres, yes, it's got 2, made of rubber. Forks, good looking. Functional. Like I said, I don't know anything about bikes except riding them. I know what I like. So there it is anyway. What do you think of that? That is really nice, that. Nice big back tyre on it. It's got a nice rear profile on it, isn't it? Look at that. I've got a top box and a base plate coming to go on there. These bikes come with 2 panniers in with the price of the bike. They're okay. They're not brilliant, but they're okay. I'll show them at another time. Now the reason I've got this one is because this is going to replace my last winter bike, and hopefully I can have this for a few years. I've got as little amount of chrome on it as possible to hopefully keep it in better condition for longer. But you can tell it's brand new, can't you? All the marker pen all over it. Still on the tyres as well. Only had it delivered yesterday. The heated grips are fantastic. Hottest ones I've ever felt, to be honest. I know people who've got them on their bikes and they say that's hotter than theirs. It's got 3 settings on it. And look how I mean, there's I know nothing about brakes either, but Nissan, they just look good. They look like they do the job anyway. It's got the mono spring in it there. So I know a few of the terminologies and that's about it. Go over to username Kate on YouTube. She rides just about everything. She'll tell you all the ins and outs about it. I do like that front end. Look at that. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, this, by the way, they've made it thicker and they made it slightly taller, and it just does that. Lock it down, up, down, lock it. Doesn't rattle like the last one did. And we've got a centre stand. Very easy to put the bike up and down on that. Let me give it a go. There you go. Everyone who sees the bike keeps saying to me, "You sure you're going to be able to ride that? That looks massive." Well, I might only be 5'5", but you know, I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to get on a bike where my feet won't reach the floor. So if you're looking at one of these and you're about my age and you're thinking, "Oh, I don't know, maybe it'll be too much for me," I'm telling you, it won't. It won't at all. It's a really nice bike, this. It rides so smooth. I just had a really nice ride. Just be careful, as always, when you get a new bike. These tyres are so slick. Look at that. But I'll get that in the car park tomorrow afternoon when the shops are shut. I'll do a few circles on it and a few U-turns and whatnot and get that worn down a bit more. It's going to look even chunkier as well because I'm getting some crash bars, drop bars, whatever you want to call them, put on. They're going to come out around there. And I'm pretty sure they said something about engine bars as well, casing bars. So I'm hoping there's going to be something there. We'll see. But they've not turned up yet, so they said, do you want your bike? Do you want to wait? Well, look at it, you tell me. Would you want to wait anymore? I've been waiting about 6-8 weeks. Something like that. God, that's a stunning bike. Oh, I got the shorter seat as well. The smaller seat. The other one's about as thick as that one. So you can tell the difference, can't you? And it's not the same material, but it is nice. It is spongy. The original seat is all like that. And look at this. I love this. They've actually put a chunk of rubber there, so you don't have to put one on it. And the difference between this and the Tracer 7 from last year is this. Look at that. Now the other one, it comes and it curves down, whereas this one goes like that and then just drops. Handlebars are different to last year's Tracer model. They're slightly thicker, and these hand wind guard things they're different setup as well. There's no bar across the middle here. Let's have a look. What? My key. Right, let's have a look. So look at that. Oh, that I've got to get used to that as well. The front end not turning with the handlebars. Yeah, it's all pretty clear. There's the grit warmer one, which is that button there. And then, so you do that grit warmer, and then that button there, see it going up, 2, 3, and it get really hot. And we put it back on again, and we go down. And then hopefully it goes off, yeah. I haven't figured everything out yet. Indicators, I like them indicators because I'm getting used to it now. You just press that and then press it again to go off, press that, press it again to go off. Horn, hazards. Nice grippy grips, rubbery grip. Dead simple for the cap opener. It's just a flap, key in, press down, turn, opens. Nothing fancy. Don't want fancy, do you? Now for anybody who's into it all, they have got these adjustable suspension things. I'm not into any of that, so I just let the technician at the garage deal with all that stuff. If I want anything done, I'll gladly go and pay him to do it. At least then I know it's right. What else? Yeah, these are the bits for the bags to go on. I'll show you that on another video, putting them on. Yeah, that was amazing. This rack is absolutely solid. And once I've got the top box, at least any pillions will have something to sort of sit back against. Makes them feel more secure, they say. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that.